Millions of people are confronted with a debilitating and life-changing disease. It may be triggered by electromagnetic radiation, especially high-frequency or pulse radiation, such as from mobile phones. Until now, this disease was known under various names, such as radiation sickness, electrohypersensitivity, microwave syndrome, Havana syndrome, electromagnetic sensitivity, and many more. Some of these terms stigmatize the people with the disease by describing them as sensitive. Affected people were virtually accused of having a flaw or a quirk, namely squeamishness, which was likely to be dismissed as being psychologically conditioned. This placed the blame on the sick instead of on the radiation causing their illness. In concrete terms, we are speaking of radiation from cell phones, cell towers, cordless phones, Wi-Fi routers, Bluetooth, and so-called smart devices.
In those affected, even minimal exposure to electromagnetic radiation can trigger many serious physical reactions, such as headaches and aching limbs, dizziness, exhaustion, susceptibility to illness, palpitations and tachycardia, tinnitus, sleep disorders, nausea, and many more. These symptoms often occur together with certain cognitive impairments. These can be concentration disorders, ADHS, impaired thinking and judgment capabilities, to name just the tip of the iceberg. As a result, sufferers can no longer tolerate many modern environments. In extreme cases, they have to isolate themselves from this technology and therefore often from society. A nearly endless tragedy for those affected.
According to Dr. Barry Trower, a former microwave weapons expert in the British Royal Navy, this tragic development has not been accidental, but was instead entirely predictable. Researching and developing microwaves as a weapon technology has a history dating back to the 1940s. Dr. Trower has a deeper insight into this. However, it is not only he, but also those involved in industry and politics who have known and now know about the massively damaging effects of the microwave technology used in mobile communications. It has already been many years since renowned scientists conducted over 30,000 extensive studies showing that all mobile phone technologies have serious harmful or even fatal effects on humans, animals, and the environment. So according to these studies, it's no wonder that the 21st century is seriously marked by a debilitating and life-changing disease. In January 2024, the One Name Project initiative was launched in order to raise awareness and understanding of this insidious, globally prevalent disease, bringing together affected people, healthcare professionals, scientists, and advocates of safe technologies. The aim was to find a standardized name for a large number of symptoms. Ultimately, it was decided to summarize these typical 21st century diseases under the term Electromagnetic Radiation Syndrome, or EMR syndrome for short. Sharon Goldberg, MD, integrative physician, explained,
"The name EMR syndrome not only reflects the reality of the condition, but also serves as a call to action for awareness, funding, and innovation to help those affected reclaim their lives."
In plain language, Dr. Sharon Goldberg emphasizes the urgent need for greater awareness of the condition known as EMR syndrome. The devastating effects and the increasing number of people affected must be made public as a matter of urgency. This is because many sufferers run from one doctor to another without the cause of their symptoms being recognized, let alone adequately treated. Perhaps you feel the same way yourself. Perhaps you too are plagued by complaints for which your doctor has prescribed medication without considering that microwave radiation is the cause. Healthcare providers, policymakers, and industry are called upon to take action and promote research and development of safer, EMR-free or EMR-low products and environments, according to Dr. Sharon Goldberg. This is the only way to help those affected, and this is the only way they can regain their quality of life, even their livelihood. In this respect, ASZA, Action for Radiation-Free Zones Everywhere, appears to be a promising movement for people with EMR syndrome. According to their own information, this is an international campaign for the unconditional establishment of radiation-free zones for those sensitive to mobile communications everywhere, simply everywhere. ASZA sees itself as a help for customers and users of hotels, etc. People with EMR syndrome can therefore register on the ASZA website to make their plight heard, as well as hotel operators, etc., to offer their alternatives. This homepage is continuously updated with places where you can temporarily escape the current permanent radiation. ASZA is therefore also an aid, indeed a business model, for hotel operators. This is because the listing of radiation-free zones represents a competitive advantage and thereby has a positive marketing effect. This results in a win-win situation both for people with EMR syndrome and for providers of radiation-free living spaces. According to the long-term health prognosis of microwave expert Dr. Trower, this results in a successful and life-sustaining social model in the long term.